SFH, Still Fucking Here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
Alright, what is going on, guys? Happy New Year to y'all. Welcome back from our 2-week break. Got a good old racing here at Michigan going on tonight. I think this is a Soda Wars race. I do know Cup renamed the race. We'll get into that here in a bit. Let me double check with that. While I'm double checking, I'm joined by Mr. Bledsoe. I keep almost calling you Drew Bledsoe, but what's going on now? Give me a second. Yes, this is the Soda Wars 200 here at Michigan. Stage break at
sponsored by Tylenol. Because I'm just kidding.
But going back to what I was saying, while we did have our nice little off week, it was not without some stuff happening. Unfortunately, we did lose the Biff. Denny also lost his dad, so it's been a very eventful December for us NASCAR fans. Some of us have forgotten we did lose Michael and Nett at the beginning of December, so hopefully this new year brings in some fun, because that December was not fun at all in the NASCAR community.
Yeah, the end of 2025, really, the end of 2025 for sure brought some real heartache and heartbreak, and we're just hoping that that's all out of the system, or out of the system for the following year. 2026 hopefully is going to be a better year for NASCAR in general. So,
unfortunately,
let's hope for a new playoff system, right?
I guarantee you that's probably coming out in 2 weeks. Every single year they have had a change in the playoff system. From back in 2004 when they introduced Chase to 2014 when they introduced the elimination format. It has always come out in the middle of January. So I guarantee you in about 2 weeks we'll have the playoff format. But I did want to say, I don't think trading pace is working because I did see some people did make some pretty sweet schemes as far as the BIF goes for Xfinity, but I am not seeing anyone run it, and I do know trading pace is having issues today, so hopefully we'll see some next week, because I think next week is throwback week for Xfinity. I know it is for Cup. It is, yep, so throwback week going on next week for Xfinity and Cup, and I think you guys as well, right?
Yes.
No.
Wait, what?
Your throwback to Richmond.
Yeah, ours is in like
Interesting.
2 weeks. It's the 27th, I think is what it was.
Very interesting check for throwback. But anyway, we got qualifying underway. No laps put in yet. We're watching Brian Marshall come around Michigan. Michigan, probably one of my favorite tracks to not only broadcast but race at. If you ask me, Alan, it is one of the very few ovals on iRacing that is truly multi-groove on a fixed setup.
Yep. The only groove that you really don't want to use is that very bottom groove in 1 and 2, underneath that first seam, because it's literally flatter there in the corner than the rest or in that part of the corner than the rest of it. So,
Not only,
it actually costs time to hit that spot.
yeah, and another interesting thing about Michigan is it is multi-groove, but one of the biggest factors in Michigan is you can't really switch your line you're running in the corner, because if you look at Michigan, you're looking at Marshall, you see there's different seams throughout the track. If you try to transition seams middle of the corner, you're gonna get loose and probably wreck. So once you dive into the corner, you kind of got to stick to whatever seam you choose, and that's kind of the lanes you have throughout the race.
Richard Malte with the fastest lap so far in qualifying with a 38.877, and Justin Atkinson just took over second with a 38.936. But yeah, it is absolutely a true multi-groove racetrack. Now, in saying that, on the straight, I don't know if the same applies to these cars, but definitely on the straightaways, you want to have, as we see Eric Schaefer take over the top spot by 3/1000ths of a second. You want to be on the outside line, going down the straightaway, because, yeah, no kidding, that was a save. Justin Atkinson took over the top spot. Because the draft is such a huge factor here at this track. This is what we like to call, at least in PRT, a drafty track for sure.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought up the draft, because I don't know if we'll see it tonight. We might, but Michigan and Auto Club are by far the two easiest ovals to say feel at because of that draft. You could really use that draft to your advantage going on the straightaways, and that's probably the only time you'll see people really go to the bottom. Because what they'll do is they'll let off the gas and just let it coast to the bottom. They'll be off gas for a ton of time on the bottom. They come back on track. They'll use that draft all the way down the front stretch and back stretch to keep them in pack, all while probably saving, a tenth or two of fuel a lap. And you add that up, that's 2 or 3 laps that you end up fuel run.
That's true. And that's what makes this race, more times than not, it is a fuel mileage race. We saw that a lot back in the late 2000s, early 2010s, at Michigan. Michigan became known to be a fuel mileage race. And a lot of that has to do with when the cautions fall. I'm not sure what to expect as far as the cautions go here, but it does tend to be a fuel mileage race just because of all the drafting that happens.
Yeah, it is true. Let's go over our starting lineup. Getting that pole position from FRC, Justin Atkinson in the 42. Outside pole missing about 5/1000 of a second. Eric Schaefer, DVR, been on a tear this year so far this season. Richard Maltine, Nathan, the runner-up Penley, or the podium, Penley, whatever you want to call him. Outside row 2. Row 3, Joshua Short and Justin Miller. William Peters and Michael Ball, row 4. Going to row 5, Joshua Claddebuck and Sam Gordon. Good qualifying efforts out of those guys. Row 6, Josh Van Westen and Donovan McKenzie. Row 7, Mike Rominger and Brian Marshall. Alan Grinnell Jr., Michael Thwaites in row 8. Row 9, Sam Leota, David Farnan, Joe Ibar, and Tom Golker, row 10. Jonathan the Fancy Pants Nance and Tyler Bering, row 11. Row 12, Andrew Miller and Bo Dinger. Row 13, Jacob Treat and Gordon Spain, Mr. Sack Attack, Gary Sack and Bill Cater, row 14. Michael Newbraw and Kevin Stein. Based off the times I'm seeing, they did not have a good lap. They probably messed up on their hot lap, and that looks like that was their first lap. Mark Gonzalez and Sean Pointer, row 16. Row 17, Darren Cannon and Davey Hendricks. Jeff the Dozer Medlin and Tony Frey, row, what was that, 18? Yeah, row 19, Andrew Kolb, who actually is not racing. I think he said he has wheel issues, and Edward Morris Sr. and Joseph Nalbeck in that last starting spot.
Oh, man.
And going off what you're saying about green flag runs, a lot of the reasons you see Michigan, Homestead, and Auto Club go green so much is because they're so multi-groove. You can spread out. But due to being able to spread out, that also brings up a big factor on you could be running the line and the guy could run the wall and you don't know where they're at. That's why out of any track, I prefer a live spotter more at those tracks than anywhere else because they can call out if they're on the wall, if they're in the middle, because you don't know, even if you're running triples, where that guy behind you is running at. He could be running the wall and come with a run, and you won't know it till it's too late.
Hey, really quick, go to Michael Newbraw on lap 2 of his qualifying effort, coming out of turn 2. If we're not rolling yet, that was a heck of a save.
Oh, that is, yeah.
That was a save.
Oh, and he hit the bump. Wow. That was really good. He hit the bump down there, too. So that's why his laps are so slow.
Yes. And I'm sure a very similar thing happened to Stein. I saw him doing that a lot in practice, too, was getting real loose off turn 2. It looks like turn 2 might be a pretty bad trouble spot for this race. So that's going to be a place to watch. You might want to have a camera on that spot.
Yeah, turn 2's always been tricky. It don't matter what stock car you bring here, whether it be the ARCA car, Cup car. It don't matter. Turn 2 always tends to have a little bit more action as far as the car getting loose on you. Just really mainly because the transition is just, I wouldn't say it's harsh, but it's definitely more aggressive than the transition out of 4. Because you're coming to more of a banking out of 4 than you are out of 2.
And also, if you run or if you straddle that seam, the banking is different on that under the seam to above the seam. So it actually makes the car want to over rotate.
We got green flag out in the air. Axon and Sheep are getting a dead even start here. They are dead even going down the front stretch into turn number 1. Schaefer is gonna have that advantage. Running that higher line here. We'll probably see Schaefer come out with the lead off of turn number 2.
And Malte is going, looking.
Oh, wow. No,
and
I was way wrong.
Oh, they're still wrecking. They're saving it. We got one guy on the very bottom. Oh, my gosh. And apparently somebody just disappeared.
Penley gets a bump from Miller, and
that was really impressive. Somebody's already coming down pit road.
Him and Joshua Shore, I don't know how both of those guys saved that car. Wow.
Schaefer is down pit road.
Is Schaefer? Did he get?
I don't know. I gotta see if he got any damage.
I think he had a black flag. It was a drive-through penalty.
Oh, he probably beat the leader to the line.
Yeah, let's see if we can't get a good camera on this. We are still green, but I do want to see what happened here with Eric Schaefer on the start. I can't get a good camera angle on it. I'm trying to find one.
You cannot pass the leader on the green at the initial green flag.
Oh, yeah, he was just
that
barely.
Is a big no.
He was just barely in
right there.
42. Luckily for Schaefer, though, this is a big track. Doesn't go a lap down. We're going to get a caution in 22 laps. Guaranteed caution for the stage.
And he knows how to save his tires. So I would imagine he's probably not going to go a lap down before the end of the stage.
What is he making a fuel lap? I didn't feel. Let's go back here, a little further back in the pack. It is a Hornet's death back in here. 20th. He got the 7, 12, 88, 22. 3 wide going into turn 1.
Wow.
It is a Hornet's
What
death
a
back
mess.
Here. They're keeping it going, though. They got split it up to 2 wide.
72 car is pitting. David Farnan already. What's he pitting for?
I don't know.
And he just made it.
I mean, he has some damage on the front of his car. There's no way he's meatballed, right? The 20's in pit lane as well. Oh, wait, no, it's Sean Pointer. He didn't start. We'll see what he does here. Maybe he's pitting early for fuel?
Make sure he didn't get a black flag for the entry. No, he's good. He is good.
Huh. Maybe if someone's around farming in the user track and tells what's going on there, because I'm confused on why he's pitting.
Hey, let me see. Let me go back and take a look at what happened on lap 1, because I know there were a couple of guys that hit the wall pretty good. He rear-ended the 12 pretty bad. Gave the 12 a bit of damage, rear-end damage, but I don't know why he would be pitting at this point in time. He's out of his pit stall now.
He was overheating. Whoa!
Oh, yep. After rear-ending the 12, that probably is what did it.
That's new. Okay, iRacing, get a little too realistic now.
What do you mean too realistic? You can't have too realistic in a simulator.
Anyways, going for the lead. Maltese going all the way down to the line. Side by side, they go out of turn number 2. That battle right there is really allowing that 8 of Nathan Penley to encroach in onto this battle for the lead. They're still side by side going into turn number 3.
Podium Penley on podium position right now as usual.
Well, that's the runner right there.
Oh, that's okay.
I will say this though. So Farnan, like Schaefer, is not a lap down. He's close to getting lapped, but if he can somehow stay in front of the leaders and maybe catch a yellow, he'd feel like it'll get back on the lead lap.
Yeah, he certainly could, but he's got to catch Schaefer first. Well, I mean, he could. I'm sorry, I just missed what you said, I guess. Yeah, he could, in theory, go a lap down and he would still get the licky dog. As long as not another car goes a lap down in front of him.
So something
obviously
we haven't really talked a lot.
Henley going for second.
Something we haven't really talked a lot about lately is points. We're 7 races in, 7 to go. At what point in the season do you think these drivers are starting to pay attention to those points and maybe starting to push a little bit more for a stage point or two? I mean, as of right now, we have one winner below 16. That's 42 Axel, who's running 3rd right now. So that's going to push the cut line down to 15th. And right now, that battle for the cut line is between Tom Colker and Darren Cannon. They are 7 points apart.
Well, let's take a look. Oh, excuse me. Let's take a look at where those guys are. The 2 car and I can't. Oh, Cannon nearly ran into the 17 of Tyler Berry. But where is Gulker?
Gulker's actually right in front of about 4 or 5 drivers in front of the 2.
Oh.
Actually, no, not even that. I thought Tony was the Gulker because the colors. He's 3 cars ahead of the 2. I mean, as a driver, with the winning year format, when you don't have a win, at what point do you start really paying attention to points? I think
Well,
with about 7 to go halfway through the regular season, I think this is the time to where if you're on the outside looking in, you really got to start looking at who you got to chase down points-wise and who you got to outrun.
I mean, I can speak from what I've been told by Riley. He's been focused on points since Sonoma. But he's still, I mean, obviously, if you can get a win, if you can put yourself in a position to get a win, that's going to take care of that. So a lot of these guys are still trying to find ways to look at wins. But they also have to create that balance where if you are not in a position to get good points, then you're going to risk everything to get either that win or the good points. So like a couple of guys are going to try some no tire calls or like fuel only, or maybe even just staying out in general on a caution just to get some track position and see if they can hold on.
I will say this experience, these Xfinity cars are not the cars you want to try no tires with. But,
there's very little downforce on these, I know.
Yeah, and I'm currently watching a battle for 10th right now. Mike Rominger is the last guy in position against H1. We've still got 12 to go, coming to 11 of this time, but just in front of them, there's a pretty good battle going between William Peters, Grindle, and West is up there with 20 and a Joshua Short. What a save!
Miller's still saving it. Okay, we're good. Holy smokes, that was way too close to a crash.
That's the second time Joshua Short has had to collect that car. He is wheeling the hell out of it right now.
Yeah. Wow.
And that just made this battle for 10th get a lot more spicier. As you see Rominger.
There are 6 cars all now.
Oh!
He got into Miller.
They save it again.
That Miller has had a very eventful race so far. And Van Westen just had to save it off turn 4. He's going to lose a bunch of spots here.
Watch Leota here. He is running that Kyle Larson on it. He was last time by. He had that car all the way up against the wall. See if he does it again. He does. Look at that. Oh, brush the wall.
He gets the wall. And he gets it again, and that's going to lose him a whole bunch. That's going to lose him, like, the entire back straightaway. There he goes. He's going backwards. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, and that's one of the risks.
That's the risk you take?
Yes. He's not trying to wait. He's right back up there.
Bo Dinger's trying it now.
I mean, there is speed up there if you can stay off the wall.
You just got to be really good at staying off the wall. Sam Leota is learning that. And Kyle Larson said it himself. The only reason he's gotten good at running that wall is because of all the mistakes he made running it before.
Yeah, I used to be the type of driver. I'm going here and watch Dinger. It looks like he's side by side. I used to be the type of guy. I hated to run the wall. Now I kind of prefer it. Is there 4 wide maybe?
Ooh, Van Westen.
Well, there's definitely 3 wide off of 4.
Yeah, he brushed the wall and it opened up the bottom 2 lanes. That 7 car has come from the back, Kevin Stein. He's doing pretty good, getting through the field a little bit.
Yeah,
up to 12th.
Him and Newbraw were the 2 guys that had really slowed down the qualifying, and he has definitely rebounded pretty well. Newbraw, on the other hand, he's stuck back here in 23rd, but Stein's up 17 spots now. He dives it low. 4 wide.
Is it gonna work?
This is where someone needs a mic up.
He gave it up. He gave it up. He got out of the gas.
And
that's actually going to cost him a lot of spots. Go ahead.
That's one of the dangers running at Michigan is you do not have a spotter that says 4 wide. They say 3 wide. So if you don't know you're 4 wide, you're going to come up that track saying you're 3 wide, and they did a really good job getting through that. But Stein trying to get into the top 10 from stage points. He has about 7 laps left to go. He's sitting 14th right now. If he looks to the outside of Van Westen, maybe they go down the backstretch.
Not quite gonna get there. And he's gonna look to the outside in 3 and 4. I don't think he's gonna have enough momentum to get to swing by.
Oh,
Wow, he got loose.
That back in around like crazy.
That was a good save.
Let's go on board here, Stein, and just get an idea on what he's doing here. Oh yeah, you let's ride. It's funny because when I ride on board with someone, you can just tell they're loose. Oh, I'm kind of surprised he did not take that run on Van Wesson there. I think Stein doesn't want to get stuck on the bottom.
Yeah, I think that's probably what's going through his mind as the car behind him. Is that Ibarra? No.
Oh, it is Ibarra!
Right there.
He just slid up in front of him.
Just slide job.
Slide job. Slide job.
And Stein's going to go ahead and take that run because he's got a push now from Spain. Was that Spain?
Yeah, 38 Spain. What is going on?
Oh, Van Weston got loose there.
Again?
Yeah. I was still on board with Stein.
Well, what is going on? We got a battle for the lead brewing as it is a 3-car battle going on. Actually looking low on the floor. Maltese. He's going to clear him off of turn 4. With the 42 back in the lead here with 4 to go in stage number 1.
Wow. And they have driven away from the rest of the field. Those top 3, they are gone.
2.5 second gap over 4th place, which is William Peters.
That is crazy. Oh, Malte is gonna take it, and Atkinson back to his inside crossover move. Penley's gonna. We're gonna see if Penley's gonna want to take any of these runs that they're just kind of giving up.
Yeah, William Peters.
Here comes Penley to the inside. Oh, he got loose.
William Peters kind of back there in the island all by himself. He has about a second gap back to 5th, so he's really kind of just cruising around, letting these laps stick down. Looking for some solid stage points. Is coming into tonight's race. William Peters is actually sitting first in points coming in tonight. No wins there for the 86 machine, but he holds just a 2-point gap over Penley, and as it sits right now, Penley going to be able to gain 1 point over the 86 if they finish the stage where they're at. We still got 2.5 laps left.
Wow. And this is a heck of a battle for that. They get stage points, right?
Yes.
Like the winner of the stage gets a stage point for the next for the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a heck of a battle going on right here. Malte getting pressure from Penley now. Penley gonna look to the top, not gonna be there in time. Meanwhile, Atkinson is starting to pull away a little bit.
Also,
ever so slightly.
Another thing to keep in mind is talking about the regular season point standings. That regular season champion does get some bonus points for the first round of the playoffs. So this is a crucial battle here between the 86 and 8 with just 7 races to go. It's a 2-point battle contact between Penley and Maltese.
Wow, that was a really good save. And Penley and both Penley and Malte had to get out of the gas, and that's gonna just about hand the win over to Atkinson. He is too far away for anybody to be able to catch him now.
Yeah, Atkinson looking at a stage win here tonight. Also, something to point out: the 72 of David Farnan able to stay only a lap down. He's gonna be able to get back on the lead lap here when his caution flies. And Eric Schaefer, who got that penalty on the start of the race, he's going to stay on the lead lap.
Stays on the lead lap. In fact, he's only a straightaway behind last place. So he actually caught made up a lot of time.
Caution is out. And as the caution came out, I think Bo Dinger grabbed that spot away from the 28 of Short. Let's see where they line up at. Let's actually go back and see who got that. I think Short got it. This would be a good camera angle right here. Yeah, Short barely got that 10th, the final stage win. Or stage point.
Dinger just didn't have enough momentum to get by.
So Axon getting the stage win. Penley, Maltese, Peters, Miller, Grindle Jr., Rominger, Golker, Gordon, and then Short. Your top 10 receiving stage points here tonight. As all these drivers are going to get ready to come down pit lane. Top it off with some Sunoco fuel. Get some 4 fresh Goodyear tires and go back to racing with probably about 71 laps to go.
2 drivers that really lost a lot of spots. One was Eric Schaefer, obviously, for his after his pass through, and then Michael Ball also struggled during that run. He started 8th. He's currently in 26th.
Yikes!
Yeah, he might have been one of those that was involved and hit the wall on the backstretch on lap 1. Probably gave him enough damage to really hurt the car.
Yeah, and you're talking about people have lost a lot of spots. We have multiple people up double-digit spots. You have Tony Frey up 14, Darren Cannon up 13, Stein up 13, Spain up 10, Dinger and Golker both up 12 spots. So a lot of moving around going on early in this race. And that's why Michigan's one of those tracks where you qualify at doesn't necessarily matter because there's always ways to make moves and make passes here at Michigan.
100%. Yes, that is one of the things. Like Michigan track position, while it doesn't hurt to start up front, it's also by the end of the race, it almost means nothing where you started because it's all about your race pace.
Oh no, was
And
that the 42?
somebody missed their stall. I think it might have been Malte.
Was it the 4? No, it was Penley. Oh, and the 4.
Wow.
Kind of curious how it's going to play out for those guys. Oh, Maltese still.
The 4 is still on pit road.
I wonder if he has some damage he might be getting fixed. I mean, that's a lot of spots to lose. And then Nathan Penley came in, I think, 3rd or 2nd.
Oh my gosh, Penley really missed his pit stall.
Man, he dropped all the way to 8th. And this is why they always like put a huge like importance on executing pit stops under caution. Because you lose so much more positions under caution than you do under green. If he did that under green, he maybe loses a spot or 2, maybe 3, depending on how close some people are. Under pit, under caution, loses 6 spots.
You lose a whole lot, yeah. And I don't know what Malte was waiting for. He had to have either gotten up to go pee or something, or he was fixing damage.
He dropped to the tail end.
He's all the way at the back.
Unless maybe did he get a penalty? Maybe. No, I'm not seeing
No.
a penalty.
There should not have been a penalty for anything. He was in pit road way longer than everybody else.
And I just noticed Gary Sack left. I can't see what happened to Gary. Oh, he's blinking. Blinky blink.
Tony gave himself an EOL.
Got in the wall there. Oh, he was blinking bad. He put in Discord. No, he hasn't posted in Discord yet. Tough. I know Gary Sack is probably looking forward to trying to get a good finish here in this race. It's his hometown race. I guess.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
I guess his luck's about to go to the Detroit Lions. What are you laughing for, Mister losing to the Raiders?
Hey, you know what?
I can't talk crap. My team lost to the Raiders week 1, but hey, it was week 1 with the new coach, so you gotta give him a little slack.
Well, you got to give us a little bit of slack because we're on our 5th and 6th tackles and 3rd quarterback.
I don't want to hear it. You guys were out of the playoff before my home got hurt. Shut up.
Not technically.
You guys were needing a miracle. Anyway, back to race we go. Atkinson surprisingly choosing the low line here in this restart. It worked from the
Green
initial
flag,
start.
green
Green flag
flag.
back in the air, back in the way we go. Good
Yep,
start
Atkinson
there.
got a really good launch, and Grindle is getting attacked by Peters here. Let's see what happens. Penley and Malte are a little bit further back now. Penley actually in the middle of 3 wide with Miller and who was the 28?
Short.
Morris.
28.
Miller and Morris. He's in the M sandwich. Oh, Miller is still sideways.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
back there watching Kevin Stein going 3 wide right now. With Nance in the 16 and Donovan McKenzie. Oh, yeah, that's someone. Mitchell Conley.
What? Is it not a post for the broadcast?
No, I don't know. It's just so funny.
Okay. Okay.
He sent me a picture on Discord. It said the Las Vegas Raiders have fired head coach Pete Carroll. It's a picture of Ellen DeGeneres. I can kind of see the resemblance. That's the sad thing. All right, back
gosh.
to Racing Grid. Looking to the outside of Justin Atkinson. That's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Grindle looking to go low. Grindle coming in tonight. Let's see where he's at.
Caution, yellow
He's at
flag.
20.
Oh, the caution.
We do got a yellow.
What's the caution
It's
for?
17 of Barry, slow on track. A little bit of damage on my car.
He got up into Clatterbuck.
I would say Clatterbuck came down into him.
There was a tiny bit of net code, but that was more Clatterbuck than Barry, for sure.
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell Clatterbuck came down a little bit on the 17.
The one I really feel bad for was the 35, who just had absolutely nothing to do with that and got into the 35 there.
Ooh,
Or into the 13.
Hold on, I want to go on board here with the 12 of Michael Stawade.
Michael Thwaites. Let's see his view.
Oof. Whoa! I will say this right now. If you are running in the back of the pack, I say come down right now, top off on fuel, because you never know what's going to happen on the green.
Scary moments.
I mean, it's only like 3 laps. I mean, with Michigan, who knows? With 3 laps, could be a caution under green flag stops, and next thing you know, you go from running 15th to running first.
You're absolutely right. This would be an ample opportunity to come in, top off, especially if you already don't have track position. It looks like no takers in the top 10.
I'm not seeing any takers, really.
Very few people. We got 3 on pit road. Wow.
Yeah, I don't agree with that call. I mean, when you're not running well, you got to take every opportunity you can to try to change your strategy. I mean, if you do what everybody else does, you're never going to improve your position. So, in a situation like this, you ran 3 or 4 laps under green. Come down top off. Get those extra 3 to 4 laps of fuel. You never know what's going to happen running just a little extra longer, especially at a track like Michigan.
Michael Ball came in. We know he can be fast at times. Clatterbuck is just repairing damage. And Farnan, I remember he had damage to begin with, so...
I think he might have got, if he has some damage now, he might have got a very small piece of that wreck. It happened right in front of him. I do see a very small amount of left front damage.
That could still be from the backstretch crash on lap 1, but let me double check. I'm watching it back right now, lap 31.
No, it's not, because I just went back to the last green flag lap. He does not have left front damage, and then you go forward a lap. You can definitely tell he has some.
He got into the 13. That was actually where the 13's damage came from. So yeah, he's coming in for damage repairs. The Clatterbuck was in for damage repairs. Ball was the only one that was actually in for strategy. The only one in this entire field. Very interesting move.
Shut up.
Who? What?
Oh, well,
Oh, boy.
While we're on the caution, did you watch any of the Tulsa shootout?
I did not, no. Sadly. I was,
Yeah, I had a little extra money from peak season. I said, screw it. I went and bought a year subscription. And then I realized, dude, Flow Racing has so much to offer outside of racing. It's insane, dude. They have all sorts of sports. I was like, yo, why did I not do this sooner? I really more got it for the dirt, like the big dirt events, and I want to watch more late model races this year because they have. I keep seeing highlights on Facebook. They put on some really good racing last year.
Sorry, I just got a message from Brendan. Interested why he sent screenshots of his cup car.
He lives.
He does live.
He lives! Alright, pace car ready to pull down pit lane. Go by Green Flag Racing with just over 65 laps to go. Atkinson Grindle on that front row. Second caution of the night. First caution of cause here on lap, coming to lap 35. Green flag back out here, back over we go. And Grindle actually gets a solid launch. Probably one of the better starts I've seen at Michigan from across the outside. I mean, Willie Peterson he was inside the inner
The
turn
second row,
one.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
But because he got such a great launch on that outside. Oh,
for the lead.
Look at that.
What a
Grindle
move.
with the run.
Look
What
at
happened
Peter.
to Atkinson?
I don't know, but Peter got a good run off the bottom of the track there.
Did Atkinson get loose, or was he just...
No.
Did he undershoot the corner? I don't know what's going on there.
I think Atkinson knows this people's brain for a while. There's no need to put a bunch of heat wearing those tires early on. As Willie Peter leading the first laps here tonight till the lead, the 86 goes.
Meanwhile, these two are... Oh my gosh, they're so close. It's tight racing up in the front for the lead.
They are in netco territory, I like to call it as. Man, that was close.
Yeah, no kidding. Absolutely very intense battling right here for the lead. I mean, we still have... this is a 100-lap race. We're only on lap 36. Give yourselves some, like, a chance to make it to the end. I mean, really.
Yeah, going a little further back in the pack to 3 wide with Donovan McKenzie looking to make a move on Sam Gordon in the 20 of Bo Dinger at the end of turn number 1. Still 3 wide.
Oh, that's also some tight racing right there.
Oh,
They made contact.
They're
still making contact.
How are they so green? Oh my
God.
God.
A Powerpuff Girls car is on the apron in the backstretch. I guess he was watching that.
Powder Puff.
Powerpuff. We're gonna have this argument all the way through the stream, aren't we?
I know it's Powerpuff. I always called him Powder Puff, though. Well, they're still racing hard back here, and the 16 has nowhere to go. Just behind them, you got the 7 of Kevin Stein looking to make the moves. Up 14 spots, running 15th right now, looking to the outside of Gordon Spain. And behind them, they're through-line racing with Ibarra of Ben Weston in the 40 of Andrew Miller.
One thing that I'm really surprised about is the fact that Schaefer and Malte are still back here just in the low 20s.
Yeah, don't count that Three Schaefer out yet. He knows what he's doing here. He knows it's not worth it going up there, burning up his stuff. Just kind of use the draft to his advantage and just pick him off one by one. You can really tell look at Washington. He's not really pushing the car. Like, he's just letting it kind of settle in, roll through the corner, make the move. And he's also linked up with his teammate, the 6th of Michael Newbraw.
Joe Ibarra just barely grazed the wall. That's going to scrub a little bit of speed off his run. Going to get some pressure from, who is that, the 13? Not the 13. That's definitely not the 13. The 38, Gordon Spain.
Yeah, back up towards the front. You got the 28, Joshua Short, and that's not Angel Miller. That's I'm drawing a blank. Justin Miller. There we go.
Justin Miller, yeah.
Mike Rominger back there. He's had a solid run. Oh, Short. 86 with William Peters, who was leading the race. He's falling back to 4th. Alan Grindle Jr. now leading. As you got the runner-up, Nathan Penley, Justin Action going at it for 2nd. Action everywhere you look on track. There's not...
Crazy to think that that battle between the 8 and the 42 was not too long ago the battle for the lead.
Yeah.
Now it's battle for 2nd. Where did Alan Grindle come from?
I don't know, but going back to this group back here, it is a hornet's nest. Newbraw, Spain, Schaefer, Van Weston, Maltese, Andrew Miller.
And Ibarra and Sam Gordon right in front of them, too.
Such a hornet's nest back here. You got the 37 of Michael Ball back here as well. Let's go on.
Yep, he's just kind of watching.
Let's get the point of view from the 37 of Michael Ball and just get an idea of what he is seeing, as it is a mess in front of him. And as a driver, that's so sketchy looking in front of you, seeing, like, if they wreck, where the hell do I go? Because it is nowhere. There's, like, no clean track in front of him. Oh, as I say that! The 3 and the 38 get into it, and they saved it!
What?
Gordon
Spain came down trying to make a move on who was that?
Schaefer.
Newbraw. It was on Newbraw.
Oh, but Schaefer
and
was there.
Schaefer was right there underneath him, and he did not realize it.
Oh my God.
What a save by Gordon Spain, though. That was impressive.
Schaefer had a good one too. We need a save counter at this point. Holy cow.
Oh, man. This is one of those races for sure.
Oh, Schaefer's back here in horse. Let's go on board here.
Ball. Ball got real loose there.
Is someone out? Schaefer's outside? Oh, yeah, okay.
Am I being too loud? Okay. Let me close my door.
Oh, Spain. Oh, Schaefer just sent it in there, Gordon. Oh, he's loose! Michael Ball's loose as well. I did too, Paul. Like, we were watching New Bra, I was kind of admiring how, oh my gosh, darn and loose back there. Just admiring how much of a roadblock the whole track is. Even City got to put on a show here in Michigan. This car's not easy to handle here. See Kevin Stein up into the wall. Losing 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 spots coming off the 3rd, 4, 5 now.
Oh man,
Kevin
all
Stein
that progress he gained from the whole race gone in a flash. So quickly.
3 and 4 cost him a ton of spots.
All the way back to 20th. And he was in the top 10.
Oh, I don't think he's in the top 10. I think he's in the top 15.
He was pretty close to the top 10. I don't actually know what spot he was in.
Man, I need the Thor meme right now. Are you not entertained? Because it has been an entertaining race.
I knew it would be. I was excited to run. I was excited to do this broadcast tonight.
I mean,
really looking forward to it.
And then up here you got Leota. Look at this back up here. Short, Leota, Justin Miller, Bo Dinger, Roberts are right in front of them. There's William Peters, who was leading.
And
He's
Sam
falling
Gordon.
back to fifth. Oh, they're 3 wide. They're 3 wide. Oh my gosh. These cars they're not sideways. No, they are slideways.
Heck of a battle up there in the top 10.
I mean, outside the leader, who's drawn a 6-10 lead. Oh, contact between Leota and I don't know who that was.
We're going through the grass.
Saves it. Oh, Leota, come on. Oh, wow.
That cost him so much time. He is all the way in the back now.
But hey, his race is still going.
Let's see a replay on that one.
Oh, he just can't. It looks like he might have came down a little bit. McKenzie. I mean, we'll go like slow it down. Don't want to take too much time looking at this, but see McKenzie coming up a little bit.
That was I would say that was more Leota coming down off the wall than McKenzie coming up.
I kind of call that more of a race. I mean, they're both fighting for the same real estate on track right there.
Yeah, for sure. I think Leota was trying to just save the car from, and also he was focused on trying to get into Justin Miller's draft, and McKenzie was there.
I got a little battle for second going on between Grindle, Penley, and Golker. Just behind them, you got Peters, Rominger, Miller, Short, Dinger, NASCAR, like your top 10 here. With just over half the race to go, should we see people coming up pit lane. Also remember that 37 Michael Ball did come up pit lane under that last caution. He can stay out a little bit longer. Stein coming up pit lane. I mean, if he can make it on one more stop, that's not a bad strategy to the point to where you know his tires have some heat in them. Oh, he overshot. Oh, no, he sat there forever. Oh, definitely lost a good 5 or 6 seconds there.
Yep, that's gonna hurt. But, I mean, like you said before, wow, he really was there for a long time.
Yeah, he was in there for a bit.
But, like you said before, it doesn't cost as much time during green flags than as it does during cautions because you don't lose quite as much track position.
Yeah, 12 with the weight coming on this time. Oh, that was close. Just past halfway. I mean, it's not a bad idea to pit here. Split this stage directly in half.
Tony Fry is going to be pitting this time.
God, oh, everyone's getting so loose off these corners. You're just waiting for one to loop it.
Fry being very slow on entry. I don't think he knew which line it was the speed limiter line.
No, this is Tony being slow.
Pull him in and tell him that. Hey Tony, why are you being so slow?
Oh my gosh, Miller just slicing up in front of the 27 of Grindle.
We also got Clatterbuck on pit road.
Yeah, it looks like there's an 88 of Nance, a 37 of Ball. See, why is Ball pitting?
What? Ball is pitting?
Yes.
Why didn't you take? He didn't take advantage of his extra fuel.
I guess not.
That's unfortunate because if a caution comes out now.
Golker is just bowling his way past Grindle right now. Got into Grindle going into the corner. And almost sideswiped him going through the corner.
So we almost had a caution there, and that would have absolutely ruined Michael Ball.
Yeah, real quick, we've been talking about big movers really all race long. How about the 6 of Michael Newbrough up 20 spots from where he started at, sitting 10th right now? Solid run here for the 6 of Newbrough.
Wow.
Pick the 86 of Peters coming down, the 20 of Dinger, the 4 of Maltese coming down, Penley, Axon all coming up pit lane.
Caution.
Oh, and they're all coming up pit lane.
Caution
is out.
Ball should have stayed out. Take advantage of the fuel you took. Ah.
I wonder what the caution for. It said Jacob went off track.
Wait.
Smart move here by Jacob. What a move that was. Caution came out.
Hang on a sec. Was it Ball?
It was Ball. Oh, and Farnan.
It was Ball. It was Ball. He got into Fry, I think it was.
Oh, the 20 came down in front of him. He reacted to it, came up the track. But real quick, watch Jacob treat. Watch Jacob treat here. We'll slow this down. Caution comes out, pit lane closes, and watch what he does. He says, nope, I'm not coming up pit lane. Goes through the grass to stop him from getting a penalty and maybe get some track position. I don't know how much track position he might have gained, but he definitely saved himself from losing track position there by coming back up on track like that. Very
the possibility of running yeah, he would have entered a closed pits for sure.
Yep.
That would have been a penalty.
I thought he was a caution.
A lap and a penalty.
I think closed pit under caution like that would have been an EOL. So it definitely saved him some spots. But man,
well, he would have lost a lap because he would have lost that lap to them coming around the. Well,
I mean,
never mind. The pace car was already out.
I mean,
he wouldn't have lost a lap.
Shakes out because Action's already in front of Miller. Or shot pit box. So Action's already in front of Miller. Man, what an odd time for that caution to come out. Yeah, that just looked like the... We'll go back and watch it again. We got time real quick. There it is. So going back and watching this, and we'll go on board here. So the 22 wide bar is, I think, coming to pit lane, and yeah, it almost looked like Ball just had a moment of hesitation there. You see him kind of straighten the wheel out, trying to get around the 22, and unfortunately, the 6 of Tony Frey was there, who had also came up pit lane recently, and just really a product of green flag stops, and that's one of the reasons like it's so risky pitting during green flag stops, because stuff like that could happen.
No, they were not.
What?
Okay, Gordon Spain
Mm-hmm.
and Josh Van Weston got penalties for entering a closed pit. Gordon Spain, it literally closed as he was like he was a foot from crossing the line when the lights turned red.
See, I wish that's where iRacing would give a little bit of a grace period.
NASCAR doesn't.
No, you're right. They don't to a point, but NASCAR also, if you enter a closed pit and you don't stop for service, you don't get a penalty. In iRacing, if you enter that closed pit, don't matter if you stop or not, you get a penalty.
Now, the one thing that I don't understand is why the 4 got a penalty, because he was already past the commitment line when the lights turned red.
He might not have been past the commitment cone.
Well, you have to be under that orange box, right? That's the commitment line, and that's where the lights are. right?
Yeah, but
Well,
I
how
think,
can you see the lights if you're at the cone where the speed limit
I
starts?
think iRacing does. I don't know. That's why I said I wish iRacing would have a grace period, or at least let you drive through pits if you realize you entered a closed pit. Because yes, Spain entered a closed pit, but also in real life NASCAR, as long as you don't stop for service, they don't penalize you. In iRacing, you
Yeah.
get EOL regardless. But anyways, pits are died on pit lane as Axon and Penley will lead us back to green here in lap 58 of 100.
Green flag, green flag.
43 laps of racing to go.
Flag is out.
Good start there by the 42 Axon. Actually, solid start by the 8 of Penley. Able to stay clear of the 77 with Volker. He's side by side with the 27 of Grindle rolling through the corner. We'll go back a little bit further in the pack where all the action is at. Oh, they see that.
Way
Was that
down
Darren
on this.
Cannon?
I can't tell. Is that the two?
That was the 2. Another great save.
Wow. This has been the race of the day of the saves.
Someone get a hold of ESPN or show them these saves. Man, that is a great save.
Yeah, it has been really impressive. This is the show of the talent that these guys have in the Xfinity Series.
Look at this mess in front of Maltese. Oh my gosh. Oh, Peter!
Oh man, and Sam Gordon.
We're 4-1.
Malte gonna take him 4.
3, 2. There we go. They sorted itself out.
Yep. They sorted it out.
Newbraw has damage on the front end from somewhere. And it looks like the identical damage the 72 had earlier in the race. Keep an eye on that 6. Maybe I'm going to pit lane for overheating issues. I'm not sure what happened to him. Oh!
Let me go take. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look and see what happened. You got this.
We go back towards the front. The 9 of Rominger into Miller. Sandwich right now, running 5th currently. It's kind of single filed out. Jacob Treat actually gained some spots, staying out the way he did. And how about this? Eric Schaefer made his way up to 9th. Ooh, it's getting sketchy. Penley taking over the lead. But for how long is Action looking low on the 8 of Penley, and just behind them it's another Hornets that's going on, led by the 14 Justin Miller.
I found it.
Oh, Grindle. What happened?
Newbra on the restart got into the back of Justin Miller. He restarted 8th. This is lap 57 coming to 58. And he went before Miller went and got into the back of him and ended up giving himself front end damage. Donovan McKenzie, literally 100 feet later, did the exact same thing to the other Miller.
Oh, Schaefer throwing it in there 3 wide on Miller and McKenzie. Let's see if they got into it. And Schaefer has had a race of attrition yet again. We've seen a lot out of him this season, trying to make his way back towards the front, picking drivers off one at a time. Action, your current leader, has led a good majority of this race. Oh, Schaefer's loose, Miller's
My
loose.
word.
What a save! And they didn't
2
lose a
really
spot.
good synchronized saves, let's be honest.
Oh, Schaefer didn't lose a spot. I think Miller might lose a spot here at Rominger, but wow.
Really impressive. Really impressive.
We should have renamed this race to the Tokyo Drift 200.
Oh, I need a drink watching this thing.
Yeah, Miller, Rominger side by side, McKenzie, Grindle side by side, the other Miller and Schaefer side by side. Oh gosh, it gets so sketchy off the corners. There's still 30-something laps to go.
That is crazy. These guys are driving like it's 10 laps to go. 3 times that amount.
Ooh.
And, by the way, Nubra is losing spots like they don't even exist. He is going the wrong way in a one-way lane.
This track is so dependent on aero. You get the smallest dent on your hood, you are going to be suffering as Grindles loose off the corner. Oh my gosh. McKenzie loses the spots. He got loose through the corner. Andrew Miller and Eric Schaefer taking advantage of that.
Mark Gonzalez just came off of pit road. He is on lap 2 right now. I think he might have had a late start.
I mean, there's spots out there to gain for him.
Maybe he pulled a Michael Bovair from a couple weeks ago, and fell asleep on right before they gridded.
I mean, there's spot. He can go out there and gain 2 spots.
Yeah, he could. Realistically.
No, 3, I think. 37 Michael Ball is 12 laps down. Maybe 3, but definitely 2. He can get in front of Gary Sack and Barry. He's kind of calmed down here a little bit. Everyone's starting to spread out a little bit. As I say that, I go back to Gold Curry and there's the Hornets down back here. Oh, McKenzie got loose off the corner, and a Jacob Tree he goes. That's going to bring out the caution.
No, down the backstretch. They better start hitting the brakes. Good Lord.
Oh, Jacob Treat was having such a good race. You see the 16 and McKenzie get loose in front of the 18. Nowhere for Treat to go. Gets in the back of the 16, and unfortunately, a ton of damage on that 18. Just a 2-car crash there, but oh my God, Leota! Holy cow! Oh my God! Leota just.
Ooh. Wow. I thought Leota was involved in that.
I thought he was done. He thought he was done. Let's slow this down. Let's watch how close this was for the.
Yeah, Treat just had absolutely nowhere to go.
You see him off the gas. Flames coming out of the pipe, just barely misses
Dude,
the 16.
The 50, if the 55 gets there 3 seconds sooner or 1 second later, he's done. Like, that is destroying either the 18 or the 16.
So now strategy's going to come into play because these guys are out there.
Are we right on the edge of the fuel window?
I don't know if we're on the edge of the fuel window, but they're on 13-lap old tires right now, right?
Good point.
What? And they only
How many
have
sets do they get?
4. They have 4 sets of tires. Everyone's taking 2. Do you take a set here? I mean, if you're in the fuel window, absolutely take a set. Actually,
I would.
No, what am I thinking? Take a set regardless, because even if you're just outside the fuel window, you're just going to splash and go here. You're not going to take a set of tires for the final stop.
Oh, somebody got spun.
That was a 20 dinger.
He is actively blocking the track.
Oh, that actually started up. Whoops.
We might see some penalties as a result of that. Let's see.
That actually started up by the 4. Maltese caused a checkup. And dinger. Whee! What the hell was he doing?
Who turned him? Who turned him?
The 86 of Peters, but he really had nowhere to go.
I'm looking for it. I don't see any black flags for passing going on entry to pit road, so we're okay there. Michael Ball is the only one with a meatball.
And everyone did a really good job behind him not getting into the car that spun around.
Yeah. Honestly, this might be sacrilegious to say, but I think the talent in the Xfinity Series is actually, well, quite possibly better than the talent in the Cup Series. He has no comment. So, I have seen enough saves and enough like just smart decisions being made in this series that I think that is it it definitely rivals the Cup Series. I'm not going to say anything about the trucks or the ARCA series because Lord knows sometimes there are races where both of those series struggle, but this has been a fantastic race. It really has.
Yeah.
Michael Newbraw just said that the little bump that he had with Justin Miller gave him 30 seconds of damage.
Golly.
So that 6 car was really struggling as a result of 30 seconds. Just from a 20-mile-an-hour difference on a restart.
Alrighty, well, gonna have exactly 30 laps to go. I don't think they're in the fuel window. They might be. But yet again, 30 laps to go. I have a gut feeling we might have a caution to last 30 laps.
It is a very reasonable possibility. Of course, it's also a reasonable possibility to expect them to finish out the race under green.
Green flag.
We'll fight
But-
back out in the air. Jacob said,
Never
wheel
know.
full last and we get off the wall. Well, I hate to break it to you, Jacob, but it looks like you had a bunch of wheel damage. So, yeah. I think that goes with the territory. Green flag back out in the air. And don't
I
look,
can only imagine.
Don't look now, but that 3 of Schaefer looking.
Thwaites!
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, and I went back to it as the 12 just annihilates the wall.
Man,
Oh, he almost had that save, just rewinding it. Oh.
he just got loose. He was overcommitted to the throttle.
Oh.
And the 28 just absolutely nowhere to go. Completely innocent bystander. That's unfortunate. Newbra. Okay. I need to see Newbra's cockpit view. Because he just said he thinks he needs to go change his pants. He sees the 12 sideways, and oh gosh. Whew.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if you go on board, it's a lot closer than it looks. And one of those moments it feels like it's close. Oh yeah, that was pretty close. From on board. 14 that was close, but on board, that's a little too close for comfort.
And Peters was right there too. But I think Newbra was the one with the closer call. Woo! Tight. Okay, so I was definitely wrong on them finishing this thing out. They didn't even make it half a lap. But that's what happens when you're just overcommitted to the throttle. Like on a restart, it's just like Homestead. If you stay committed to that throttle, and that back end kicks around, it's over.
Tires.
Wow, here comes the pit stops. So now we're seeing the fuel strategy kick in here. Can these guys make it on fuel? I think now would be a great time to ask Tony Fry.
No.
Fine. Do you want to ask anybody? Do you want me to ask anybody?
No.
No.
We're not
Okay.
jinxing people. We'll let the mystery. I will say
Okay.
that I think Thwaites could have had that straightened out had the 28 not been there.
I don't know. He was pretty sideways. I'm not so sure. Oh, my baby is absolutely screaming his lungs out right now. I need to go find out what's going on. I'll be right back.
Alright, license pace car should turn off this time. Let's get ready to rack them up and try it again. I think we'll go back green flag with 25, 26 to go. Alright, Peter down a pit lane. Accident penalty leads back to green here. They don't. Taylor's coming down pit lane there. They notice Schaefer is starting towards the back. So fuel mileage should be interesting here as we get ready to kick off the final 26 laps of this race. I wonder who all came down pit lane there. Let's see. There we go. That's what I want. It looks like Nance, Spain, Peterson, Weston, Schaefer all came out of that last auction. Whoa, someone has blinked out like crazy. I am not sure who, but we gotta get off of Minari. I was going to 14 Miller. Oh, he's not blinking. Got that penalty early in the race. He got a pretty well running 7th. Oh, it's getting dicey up here. Really getting dicey. All right. Oh, they got him to the wall. Back here watching his action here, Kevin Stein. All these guys are just outside the top 10. Kind of settled down for the most part. They got some battling up front going. Pelly looking for the lead. We're up here as well. Mike Rominger having a good race. Grindle Jr. really needed good points. That coming into tonight's race. 20th in points. 20, no. I can't add right now. 16 below Volker. in here to change everything for Grindle and lock him into the playoffs. See everything he can. Mike Rominger as well. Rominger coming into this race. Wow, 33rd in points. A couple guys up here looking to get their names locked into the playoffs. They're saying, well, Loud Grindle almost gets into penalty off of turn number 2.
Stein just gave a little touch to Malte, as we've got a 3-wide battle right in front of them, and the 77 makes a little contact. Oh man, yes we do.
.23 to go. The question is, do these drivers have enough fuel? Grindle to the lead.
Yep, Atkinson tried following him in his draft, and but he had Peters right there. Ooh, Stein's going to lose a bunch of track position from that move. He got a little loose on the bottom of 1 and 2 and had to get out of the throttle. Lost 3 spots as a result.
Yeah, this race kind of tamed out a little bit. Well, there's still some 2-wide racing going on, but not as hectic as what we were seeing earlier. Everyone's kind of grouped up in a pack right now. 21 to go this time by.
Excuse me. More cars have damage than. Oh boy.
Rominger.
Yeah, that was tight. Sam Gordon got loose off 2. But yeah, it's been a tight race, that's for sure.
Ooh, Rominger got loose.
Rominger is. Wow, he was sideways there. Gives Penley and Miller a chance to get by him. Miller's not quite going to clear him, so Rominger's going to dive it into the inside. William Peters and Eric Schaefer are back there for 12th and battling for 12th and 13th.
Yeah, Schaefer has a little more fuel than these guys. Came down on the left caution, top off. I think he's kind of back here trying to save a little bit of fuel, maybe.
It's possible, but he's not in the draft currently.
You don't gotta be in the
now
draft.
He is.
He's on that low line. He can really just let off the gas when it goes down to the bottom here.
And that is not what he's doing. He sent it. Wow, he got all the way to the inside of Malte. And he is... There he goes. Gets in line now. I don't know. I don't know if he's really saving any fuel.
Well, I tell you not. That's 27 at Grindle. He was sideways going through that corner, trying to get a win and lock himself into playoffs. I guess I said.
But Atkinson has dominated this race. He has been the fastest car. The only time we've seen him be challenged is by Penley at the end of a run, or by Grindle himself at the beginning of a run. But once the run really goes long, Atkinson shines. Schaefer got around Malte. That was for 11th, I believe. No, that was for 10th. Now he's going for 9th.
Oh, yeah, now you're on dinger for 9th. This pops up on my ticker.
I'm thinking that's gonna be a real driver to watch at the end of this race.
Yeah.
He might not win this race, but he's gonna work his way to be a factor. Woo! As he gets sideways off turn 2. Got a couple of drivers up there battling. Sam Gordon, with who was that? That was Tom Golker, and then Rominger with Justin Miller. Penley's doing a pretty good job just holding off these 4 guys for 3rd. But ultimately, oh, here comes Atkinson for the lead. He's looking. It's a battle now.
Yeah, I think Grindle kind of went out there, wore stuff out a little too much. Accidentally able to chase him back down. Grindle, though, gonna mirror drive the hell out of the 42.
Oh, he is. That's exactly what he's doing. He is mirror driving like his life depends on it. He wants this win so bad right now.
That's hitting 20s of points, but also, you're Grindle. He's only sitting 16 out coming in tonight. Got some stage points earlier. I mean,
Sam Gordon.
Just an accident. A win's nice and all, but a solid points night was really what he needs right now. Get some momentum built and make it a little bit easier for him to get in on points.
Where was he? Oh, I'm sorry. Where was he in points again?
20th.
20th. Yeah, he.
The yellow flag is out.
There's a caution.
Oh, this changes everything. Oh no, and it's Michael Newbraw. Oh, he is wrecked. What happened to him?
Oh boy.
A little bit of aggressive side draft there by the 21 of Van Weston.
Yep.
That's
Van Weston.
Well, 14 to go. If you got a set, take it.
I there's nothing I can say to defend Van Weston on that one. That was pretty bad. Lack of
Yes.
awareness of where the four corner, lack of knowing where the four corners of your car are. So Bart Simpson not having a very good day today. At least Bart Simpson is the car that I see. And David Farnan came up over the radio after that wreck and said, 21st and 22nd, guys. What are we doing?
I mean, he got the solid point there. I mean, why are we side drafting that hard for 21st and 22nd? For the lead, yeah, that makes absolute sense. For back there,
you just ruined a fuel strategy race for these guys. Now everybody can guaranteed make it.
I'm gonna put it out here right now. If you take two here, you are a bonehead. Two tires will not work here at Michigan in these cars. I have
particularly with how loose they are.
I have seen it fail so many times.
Grendel almost missed his stall. He's out. We'll see if he can beat Atkinson. And he cannot. He did not.
I think he got him.
Did he? You're kidding.
He got him.
Wow. Atkinson just spinning the tires just a little bit too much off pit entry or off pit exit. And that is going to hand Grindle back the lead. And now we're going to see Grindle fight like his life depends on it for the win.
Yeah, and here's the thing, Grindle's been fast
I can see this being either checkers or wreckers for him because this is his best shot he's had at a win in a while.
You can't sacrifice a solid point stay like he has had for a win. Yes, a win is nice and it locks you in, but let's say he goes out there and he bins it. Instead of finishing maybe second, maybe third, he's now looking at 23rd at the best.
Yeah. Yeah, that would not be good. So,
go watch the last one.
But
someone said go. Oh, I think they've been going at it for a couple laps because someone just put in chat, go watch the last 4 laps. So I have a gut feeling the 6 and 21 have been going at it for a while as Grindle looks like he is choosing the outside here. Interesting call.
Okay, what lap did that caution come out? Lap
know.
86, right?
I don't know. Well, I ain't worried about it. We're about to go back racing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm watching it back. And let's see. I'll start from lap 83. You've got the camera angles, so I can watch this back. Oh,
I guess they were going at it.
yeah, literally I'm at lap 83, 3 laps before the caution came out, and Van Westen came down on Newbra and nearly spun each other out in turn 2. Newbra comes back. Let me know when you guys are going restart or going green.
Pacecar's about to dive down pit lane now. Grandel's about to leave the field to green with 11 to go. We've seen Grandel being able to outdo the 42 on short run, but the question is, will that give the 42 saving a little bit of tires? We'll find out here. Schaefer going to be lined up third on this restart. Green flag back out in the air, back on the way we go. Man, seeing Schaefer line up fourth, actually, I think I would have chose the inside line, because now you're giving Schaefer a good restart here. Him and Justin Axton are going to be side by side going into turn number 1. We saw these two line up right by each other on the initial start, and Justin Axton was able to clear the 3 off of turn 2 at the start of the race, but this time by the 3 gets the advantage going down the backstretch with 11 to go. If I remember correctly, these two drivers sitting 1 and 2 do not have a good history with each other, so we might see some fireworks happen here late in the new year.
Lap 85. I apologize, but quick update. Lap 85, Van Westen throws a nasty block.
Schaefer gets a bump from the 42, puts him into the wall, and he's wrecking down the backstretch. Josh is going to fly. 42,
wow.
Justin Axton just completely ran over. Well, hold on, pause. Schaefer got really loose. And did Justin maybe get a little loose too? You can definitely tell Schaefer got loose. See him chasing down the track. Yeah, he is really loose here. See Justin.
All right.
I think Justin gets loose too. Yeah, Justin, just slightly in it. Got into Schaefer. Put Schaefer in the wall. Unfortunately, Nathan Penley, nowhere for the 8 machine to go. The numbers made famous that both the Earnhardts get into it.
Those two guys we know are fast. That is really unfortunate. They've been up front. Well, Penley especially has been up front all race long. That is really unfortunate to see his night ruined because of something that he had nothing to do with.
What the hell just happened to Schaefer? Oh, he wanted to hit the brakes and just spun out. What in the hell?
Okay, so quick update on Newbra and Van Westen. I don't see anything that Newbra did wrong. Van Westen on lap 83 got loose, came down into Newbra. They almost wrecked off of turn 2, saved it. Then Van Westen races really, really hard. Throws a nasty block on lap 85 going into turn 3. They make a little bit of contact in the center of 3 and 4. And Van Westen gives a pretty hard shot going on Newbra going into turn 1 on lap 86. Newbra then slides up and Van Westen gets to his inside, gets really, really close to him on the exit of turn 2. And Farnan goes to their inside. Both of them, takes them 3 wide. And Van Westen comes up and turns Newbra. So I didn't see anything that Newbra did wrong. That was Van Westen being super aggressive.
I just think those two have history too. I can't remember, but
Now, how bad is the damage on Penley? Does he have a meatball?
I
Joshua
don't
Short
know.
has a meatball. Michael Ball has a meatball. That is it.
Has a meatball, but that front end is beat to hell. It looks like it belongs in a demolition derby.
Yeah, he has to come down pit road. There is absolutely no way he is going to. He's not coming down pit road. He's gonna lose more spots than it's worth. He's gonna go straight backwards immediately.
I
That's
mean, yes and no.
really
If this race
unfortunate.
turns into a caution fest, he might save him some spots.
That's a good point.
I mean, the damage he has is not going to get fixed in this race. I guarantee you he probably has 2.5, 3 minutes of damage. He's going to need 2 or 3 cautions to get that all fixed, and by that point, if we have 2 or 3 cautions, this race is going to end with a bunch of wrecks, so...
Well, but if you can get, like, at least a minute of that repaired, maybe you have a shot at not overheating in 4 laps, like Farnan did.
When he spun to 21, he sent to 4 cars deep. I don't remember that. Oh, I think the 6 and the 21 did get into it. I don't know. My memory sucks.
That was just what I saw going back to lap 83. I didn't catch anything before that, but it looked like it started on lap 83 when the 70 when Van Westen came down into the 6.
Well, get ready to Grand Fund Racing here with 6 to go here at Michigan. Grendel looking to win, I think, for the first time in Xfinity Series, but definitely the first time this season. He's trying to lock himself in the playoffs. He has 6 laps to do it. Green flag back in the air.
Grindle has a shot. He's definitely proven that he is willing to fight for his life in this race. So we'll see if how hard Atkinson's going to push now at this point in the race with only 6 laps left.
Yeah, and Grindle needs to stop running that low line.
Penley is just got shoved by Peters, and Peters got pushed into the wall. Penley is just going straight backwards.
Meanwhile, towards the front, Axon running that low line, gonna clear the 27, maybe no. He stays down low, Grindle up high, 5 to go this time.
Grindle needs to side draft aggressively here. There it is. He gets real close to him. Van Westen almost caused another crash here with Penley.
How about the 14 of Justin Miller? Don't count him out yet. Justin Miller coming in.
Yeah, he's got a shot too.
And 28th in points. Sam Gordon coming into this race.
He really needs that win.
14th in points. A lot of guys here trying to win their way in. Justin Axon already has a win this season. He's already locked in the playoffs, and he's surrounded by 4 guys that need to win badly. Grindle 4 to go. Leaves that time by. Going down all the way to the bottom. Can't leave that top line open. I think Bills runs quickly. Here comes Justin Miller around the 42.
By the way, Penley update. He restarted this race in, 6th place? Already back to 21st. And out of the draft.
Yeah, Penley starting to track backwards. He's tracking forward as this 14 of Justin Miller trying to get the win here tonight. Can't quite do it this time by 3 to go. As Axon almost gets up in the wall. Maybe he touched it a little bit.
Ooh, how hard is Atkinson willing to drive this thing? Because right now, Sam Gordon is right there to his inside. Made a little bit of contact there. And here comes Malte. We know Malte is fast. He proved it at the beginning of this race.
Yeah, Malte had the win as well. Miller looking to get to the inside of Grindle. Can't quite do it. Sam Gordon slides his way into 3rd. Top 3 drivers winless this season. 2 to go here in Michigan.
parity right there at its finest. Atkinson and Malte now side by side.
Randall's, I think at this point, Grindle's hoping it stays green. I don't know, as Miller got a really good run off of turn 2.
It's gonna take a really strong drive in these. Here comes Miller.
Miller going
looking to the
low.
inside. Does he have enough to get there? He's sideways, still saving it.
I like that move by Miller, and here is why. Miller, I guarantee, was trying to set something up here
White flag.
For a pass on the last lap. Grindle leading it this time by 1 to go here in Michigan. Alan Grindle sitting 20th points. Justin Miller sitting 28th. 6 races to go after tonight. One of them trying to lock their way into the playoffs. Keep an eye on that 14 to throw a Hail Mary slide job into 3 and 4. That's what he does. Going low on Alan Grindle through 3 and 4.
Oh, they crowded each other.
They did. Miller gave him plenty of room. It looks like Grindle's going to get it at the line. Oh, who got it?
Oh, had to have been Grindle.
Yeah, I think it was. Scoreboard showing Grindle by 1/100th of a second. I got to see if we can't get a close-up angle on that.
1/1000th of a second. 12 1,000ths.
Look at this right here. This is for the win. And wow, was that close.
To jump yourself 15 spots in the point standings.
And locks himself into the playoffs with that win here tonight. It's his first top 5 of the season, only his second top 10, but he gets it done here at Michigan. Wow, what a finish that was.
What an impressive win right there.
And kudos to Miller, because watching this back, Miller could have ran up and got into Grindle. He left him a lane or so to race it clean to the finish. Dies it low and just did not have the momentum. Grindle getting the edge by just a hair to collect the win.
Absolutely impressive. What a fun race, man. What a fun race. I gotta ask Miller. I gotta ask Miller a question when you interview him.
Yeah, we'll get the interviews done. Oh wait, I gotta go see Grindle's celebration before I see that. No, I forgot.
Hey, you can rewind it.
I'm going to. They're burning it down.
Oh, that's a better shot.
What's burning it down?
Whoops.
All right. Interviews done ever after the ads.
SFH, still fucking here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
All right, we are back. Let's go ahead and kick off our interview so I can find the damn Discord. There it is. Oh my gosh. There we go. Let's kick it off with our third place finisher. What is going on, Mr. Sam Gordon?
What's going on, guys?
What's going on? Hey, man, coming into tonight's race, you needed to get points tonight. Coming in 20... Where are you? Oh, no, my bad. You're sitting 14th in points. That's right. But, so you're sitting 14th in points. I don't know if you're paying attention to points quite yet. And no, we're coming down to the second half of the season. 6 races left until playoff starts after tonight. So what was kind of your mindset coming into this race, knowing you're just above that cut line?
Honestly, just to do the best I can. I haven't raced Michigan here for a very long time, so I was kind of nervous going into it. And then during practice, I kind of started getting feel for the track again. So really just going into the race, I was like, I just need a good finish tonight.
Well, you got a good finish. If I remember correctly, I think you got some stage points as well. So really solid race for you all the way around. So congrats on your P3 here tonight. I know we got some Darlington racing coming up next week. That should be interesting. Might be getting our Darlington stripes. And we'll let you get your shout outs in.
Alrighty, at first I want to shout out you guys. You guys do a great job broadcasting. I shout out the league, great league. It's one of my favorite leagues, my only league I've ever been in, but definitely my favorite. I'd like to shout out my team FRC. All those guys were real fast. I know had not the best luck that last season and this season, but we're striving on it. And shout out FRC Motorsports and Hendrick giving us the fast Chevrolet tonight.
All right, man.
Hey, really quick, are you a Kyle Larson fan?
I am big Kyle Larson fan.
Attaboy. There you go. All right, get on out of here.
You guys have a good one.
Later. All right, next to pull up Justin Miller.
What's up?
Falling a spot short. I know you and Grindle both needed that win tonight. Both of you guys on the outside looking in, but really solid points back for you here tonight, man. I know your trek towards the playoffs a little bit more difficult than Grindle. You came in tonight 28th in points, 70 something out, almost 70 points out, but tonight's race should definitely help make up that gap to that cut line.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely been a rough start to the season. I've had a couple of good races, but I've had more bad races than good. But this was a great reset coming back from the holidays. Great race back. I had probably the fastest long run car, so I was really kind of hoping that last part of the race was going to stay green. And I knew I'd be able to eventually drive up and get to the front and even get a win if it stayed green. I found something just had the cars hooking up on the bottom of 3 and 4, and nobody else was doing it, especially over the long run. Like the car just hooked so well down there, and then once the tires wore off, you'd be able to keep up enough momentum. You could still pass guys even if they were on the outside. So I was really hoping it would stay green. Fortunately, it didn't, but still had one hell of a finish, and congratulations to Grindle. It was a hell of a race.
So Justin, I've got a question for you. At what point in this race did you feel like you had a very real shot to win this thing? Because I mean, you said you had a great long run car, but at through stage one and probably the beginning half of the final stage, it did not look like you were necessarily one of you weren't proving yourself to be one of the guys to beat. That could have just been you saving your stuff, but then you really started to come on at the coming close to the end of this race. So, in your opinion, when did you really feel like you had a very real shot to win this thing?
To be completely honest, towards the end of that first stage, I noticed that I was ticking away a little bit at Penley. Towards the end of that stage, when everybody started getting spread out, I was taking off a little bit of Penley. I said, okay, that's a good marker. So if I'm faster than him at this stage, then, that should tell me where I'm at compared to the rest of the field. I know Atkinson and Grindle were up there as well, and unfortunately, like I said, it just didn't stay green. But a lot of it was me just saving my stuff, because the last time we raced here, it was a lot of green flag racing. I think there was only like one caution or something. So that was kind of my strategy, which was working out really well. But the cautions just kind of fell in a way that didn't really hurt me, but it didn't help me either.
I gotcha. Thank you, Justin. That's all I've got.
All right,
Thank
man.
you, Alec.
Well, your shout out thing. Good luck next week at Darlington.
Thank you. Which is my birthday race, by the way.
Ooh.
Throw that one out there.
Dang. Happy birthday.
Yeah, good old Darlington for my birthday. Can't wait. I do actually really like that track, and I'm really good with the Xfinity car at that track, so I'm really looking forward to it. But anyway, I just want to give a shout out to my amazing supportive wife, friends, family, everybody in the league. Everybody really does a great job. I know it's said over and over again, but you guys really do a great job. And just thank you to everybody that's involved.
All right, man. Talk to you later.
Have a good night.
All right, next let's pull down our race winner. Finally getting that win.
Goodness. Oh, heck yeah.
Man.
I love it.
Locking yourself
Excuse me.
into the playoffs. I gotta ask you, dude, coming in tonight, were you looking at the point standings at all, getting stressed out on what you had to do to try to make it in on points? I know the win lost you in now, but what was your mindset at coming in tonight knowing you were not too far below the cut line?
I won't lie to you, Isaac.
You don't pay attention.
Past few weeks, I have not been looking at the points whatsoever because I have had a terrible.
I knew that would be you.
So all I could think of was I just got to go get some wins, and that was my mindset into this race, and I'm sure it is for anybody else's, but it felt like that was my only option, especially coming up on the next few tracks up ahead here.
16 out behind Golker coming into tonight.
Yeah, but the competition it's tough this year. It's we're filling this lobby up with 39 other guys almost every night, and competition is way tighter than it's been in the last few years. So
feels the same way for trucks.
Positions and a lot of things have just been a lot harder to come by, and I was fortunate. I'm pretty good at this track, and well, it didn't start off too clean, but hey, things worked in my favor there. Some guys had some unfortunate penalties that actually benefited in my favor at the end. And thankfully, coming to the end, I would just beat him out by just enough. And thank God, dude, finally got one after 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah, you barely beat Atkinson off of pit road there, but you started this race in 15th. First off, what happened in qualifying, and how did you actually work your way through the field?
Slow.
Was it? That's what you said about Tony Fry too. But how did you work your way through the field? Was it like a methodical, slow march towards the front, or did you have a strategy that you played after stage 1? Because you said something like watch and learn in the driver chat at some point.
Okay. So yeah, to answer that one right there, that I just got cocky because I passed 6 people on pit road there. But besides that, to answer your other question, the qualifying to the track was just completely different. I mean, way different than what it is now. And to not to stroke my ego here, but I had no practice coming into this, so um, that took credit into the kind of the poor qualifying effort. But it was better than I've done in the previous weeks, and just cutting through the field. I mean, the track was just changing almost every like 30 minutes or so. I mean, the bottom was just so slick early on that it wasn't going to work for me early, so I was just sticking to the top. And then I noticed that some other guys like Miller and Peters for a little bit there were just making that bottom work way, way better than the outside. And I, obviously late into that run, I was already old on the tires. So a lot of fortunate cautions came out. Last one didn't come out there. Would have been short on fuel by a couple laps. And obviously the extra set of tires definitely played into factor too. The late caution there made that race a little bit shorter for me. And a lot of things just played in my favor at the end there, so pretty fortunate to have this win. Yeah, lucky to just be humble about it.
Got yourself into the playoffs, guaranteed spot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, obviously, previously it was not having a great stretch of races there, and just hasn't been good all year. So this is a big deal.
All right, man. Well, congrats on the win. You got Darlington coming up next week. You don't got, excuse me. You don't got to stress about points no more. You're locked into the playoffs and set sights on the playoffs now. But still, good luck next week at Darlington. Let's get your shout-outs in, and I'll let you know.
Okay, I'll make this real quick for you. Shout out to the Mirage SRR boys. Love racing with them every week that we can. We've been a couple weeks off, but glad to be back. Shout out to you, Isaac. Shout out to you, Alan, for broadcasting. Shout out to the admins, Davey, Sean, Tony. They do a fantastic job. They make this league really fun. I appreciate everybody on that group, making this league as free as possible. Yeah, I'm just very, very grateful to be in RRL.
Got the 24-hour race coming up real quick. So good luck to you guys on that.
10-4.
Ethan will find a way to wreck the car.
I always do.
All right, later, Grindle.
Alrighty, have a good night, guys.
Alright, so Alan Grindle collected his first win on the season. I think his first win in Xfinity. Do got some more racing coming up this week. You got trucks going to Bristol, ARCA going to Bristol, but Bristol dirt. And then you got Cup guys coming to Michigan here at Michigan for our first race of the new year. I think there should be a bunch of biffle schemes that race, so that race should be pretty cool.
I'm gonna be running a biffle scheme.
Hoping to see a bunch of you Cup guys running schemes for the biff. I don't know. I made one for me and Joey to run, so I don't know. My team will be representing it, so have fun doing that.
Riley Hoots and I will be running biffle schemes tomorrow. So, and I know I've seen a bunch of them through the Truck Series chat. So, I'm excited for tomorrow. Have not practiced. Need to practice. That's gonna need to happen. But yeah, should be fun. But let's talk about this one. This was a really, really fun race to broadcast with you.
It was a good race.
It was a great race to watch, and had an excellent ending between two drivers that desperately need wins at this point in the season, and one of them got it.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm gonna hop on out of here. I'll let you close out this thing. Go through the running order. I'm sure you like to do that, and I'll let you do your thing. Have a good one, Isaac. Hopefully I'll see you next week.
All right. Well, I'll close out tonight's broadcast. I'll see you guys next week.